Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was hearing that the bodyguard might have set him up. Y'all think the bodyguard set him up? Because even he's saying it was too perfect, and you know the bodyguard didn't have a gun. Like, how are you a bodyguard in America and you don't have a gun? What is up, my people? It's your boy Access with another reaction. Today we are reacting to Jack Doherty found out why to never wear a $300,000 chain. Well, I don't really like Jack Doherty. I'ma just say it straight up. Let's find out what happened to this fellow gentleman.
Jack Doherty just found out why you should never wear a $300,000 chain, as he was just robbed, as it seems like no one cares, which is actually kind of shocking because when a creator this size gets robbed, especially for the amount he was robbed for, I would expect to see a lot more coverage of this and maybe some sympathy towards him, but instead, most people are just dropping the Michael Jordan kissing his champion trophy gifts. So Jack Doherty really needs to be studied on how unlikable he is, because very few people get robbed and then have the entire internet celebrate. But to make things extremely clear, I am in no way happy to see this, nor do I want to see this happen to anyone. It should be very obvious that no one wants to live in a society where people get robbed. Although, there are plenty of things that Jack could have done here to avoid being a target, like not wearing $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck in Los Angeles, a city where, you know, seemingly a new jewelry store is broken into every week at this point. But I mean, even considering the location, I don't think it's ever smart to put the value of a small family house around your neck. So, what happened? I mean,
walking around with 300K on your neck in LA is crazy, bro. It's like you're asking to get robbed. Like, come on now.
Jack was in LA, and the only thing I knew that Jack did was he went to a no jumper interview, and then the day after he decided to extend his stay in LA, and then he went to Rodeo Drive to, I guess, shop. And this is where the disaster struck him.
Guys, I just got robbed. On Rodeo Drive. 4 armed guys hopped out of their car, ripped both my chains off my neck.
I mean, this situation is already very similar to the McLaren incident.
I'm not gonna lie, as much as I don't like him, like, nobody deserves to, you know, go through this, because, you know, it's just not right.
As soon as the disaster happens, he instantly goes live. He goes live before he even notifies his family.
Yeah.
Setup, bro. That was a setup.
So how many people? Can we just hold off on this because we got some more ways.
Dave, I don't even know what the happened. Like, help me talk, bro. I'm in shock.
Nah,
they're with me.
The police are just got
Listen, sir, they're with me.
Okay.
It was 4 males. I assume it was 4 males. One stayed in the car. 3
What happened?
I mean, even after he's robbed, he's taking pictures with people.
I was just about to mention that. At least he took the picture with the fan.
I mean, dude's probably having the worst day of his life, but still forcing a smile for a photo.
Yeah.
It was 2 diamond chains, like $300,000.
Did they touch you?
Yes. Bleeding.
You need fire?
What's that?
Alright, just make sure nobody touches you. We're gonna have prime left and right swap.
Huh?
What's the value of that necklace?
One of them was 100K, one of them was 200K.
It's like 300K?
Yeah.
I mean, $300,000 just to go shopping? Why are you peacocking like that?
Exactly.
Why do you feel the need to do that? Like, I can somewhat understand the expensive watch for the right place and the right time, but I don't think it's ever a good idea to be roaming around LA with a 6-figure watch and a $300,000 diamond necklace. That's just terrible situational awareness. Bank robbers, on average, they get away with about $5,000, which I was actually surprised of that stat. I thought it would be way larger than that. But you have guys risking that much for $5 grand, and you know for sure a bank is way harder to rob than Jack Doherty here on Rodeo Drive. Because let's be real, the only thing defending Jack here is an out-of-shape bodyguard, because the last bodyguard he had got him into legal trouble. So I guess he got a new one, and this new one is probably already fed up with his, because who wouldn't be? Also, let's be real, I don't think he signed up for that. He signed up to defend Jack when he eggs someone on the street or something like that, and then, you know, has to back them off, or some TikTok person harassing him. That's essentially what I would assume they sign up for. Not 4 armed gunmen blitzkrieging Jack. I feel like that's a little bit much for one bodyguard who's not even armed to handle. So overall,
I mean, like, bro, what could the bodyguard do in that situation? It's like, if you have 4 people and they're armed, there's not much you can do. It doesn't matter, like, if you have a bodyguard with you or not. Like, it really doesn't.
It's terrible risk assessment on Jack Doherty here.
What the happened? bro, how can you let that happen?
So here he's kind of blaming his security guard. He's like, why would you let that happen? It's like, dude, what is he gonna do? Apparently he tackled one, but there's 3 others with guns. Like, dude, you broadcasted one large game of capture the flag with $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck as a reward.
Bro is a bodyguard. He's not Superman.
And you live stream your current location. Then on top of that, they can clearly see that you only have one bodyguard here. And again, I never want to see anyone get robbed, but this is just ridiculously reckless on his part. And then on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised if the dudes who robbed him get less time than Vitaly in the Philippines when their crimes aren't even comparable. But he starts explaining what happens here.
It really happened right there.
And what, you ran?
Yeah, give us a play-by-play.
What happened? Yeah.
Bro, that was a setup for sure, bro. It's too perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. Like they walk out and they immediately hop out their car. And like they all 3 or 4 of them just tackling me to the ground. It's insane. Like, I don't even know what happened. What even happened? Like, I didn't even see what happened. It all happened so fast. Did they just pin me against the wall?
Can I speak to you?
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was hearing that the bodyguard might have set him up. Y'all think the bodyguard set him up? Because even he's saying it was too perfect, and you know the bodyguard didn't have a gun. Like, how are you a bodyguard in America and you don't have a gun with you? I mean, I get it. Even if he had a gun, there's still 3 or 4 people, but like, you should still have a gun at least. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that the bodyguard set him up? Yeah, could be.
From everyone, just like to get your information and everything. I understand.
That is a complete nightmare scenario, but apparently he didn't remember what the people robbed him looked like. How would you not be able to remember what they looked like? Okay, so I guess everyone's trauma responses or just like fear responses work differently. I had a scary moment where I was in a CVS and it got robbed. They had guns. I was there with my family, and I was like only probably 4 feet away from one of the robbers at the time. And I saw behind the robber was my family. So I just kind of froze up and slowly started walking because he clearly was not there to rob people. He was just trying to get whatever you can get from the CVS.
I mean, that's still kind of traumatizing. Like, and you guys watching the video, let me know, have you ever been robbed at gunpoint before? And if you have, let me know the story in the comments down below. Like, how did you feel? How was the interaction like? Because I can gladly say that I've never been robbed at gunpoint, never been robbed in general, actually. Well, there was a time that I almost got robbed, but I didn't actually end up getting robbed. Yeah, gladly. I've never been robbed, especially, I can't imagine how it would be getting robbed at gunpoint. I feel like that's even scarier. Let me know, you guys, in the comments down below if you've ever been robbed.
I walked, grabbed my family, and I've been to the store plenty of times, so I knew where the back door was. So we just walked into the back door, and then I closed the back door, and then I stood behind that metal door, and then we called 911. But I can also list from head to toe exactly what that person was wearing, his height, yeah, everything about that person. So not to randomly trauma dump on you guys, not that it actually was trauma. Obviously it was scary at the time, but thankfully nothing happened, so it was nothing really to worry about. Damn. Okay, well, that just reminded me of that. Okay, anyway, moving on.
All of them were the all from the same clinic. Is there one that you remember like vividly? It's okay if you don't remember all of them.
I don't really remember it. I don't have to think back.
But you just remember way back closely.
So after the questioning, he continues where he left off by telling the story.
Dude, he was chasing me around the road trying to get my watch off. That's insane. Yeah, it's like, and I don't know which way to go, bro. Because if I go too far away, he's gonna just get me alone, and I have a broken collarbone, so I can't even fight this guy. And
hold on, I need to know something. It's 21. How is he 21 and he's built like a 12-year-old? He has the face of like a 25-year-old, but the body of a 12-year-old. Don't make sense.
I lost both my chains, bro. It's so sad.
I am surprised he was not worried about his life here or his girl's life, as they were just charged by 4 armed gunmen. Like, come on, screw the materialistic crap. That's replaceable. Why are you worried about that?
They said Timu McKinley set you up, bro. They got the job from her. Is that true?
I low-key suspected that at first.
That was my feed.
I took her phone, I checked it. I said, yo, I had to. I was like, what the I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. 300K is 300K. You never know.
Should have been 580.
What?
It should have been like 480 with the Richard.
Bro, he was chasing me around. I was not letting it go. He had a gun to me, and I was like, nah. I'm taking this watch. I'll die for this. I should have gotten insurance. What was I doing? I gotta calm down. The cops are gonna think I'm crazy. They're not seeing my shit back.
Anyone with a $300,000 house would have it insured. I don't know what he was thinking with having $300,000 worth of jewelry not
in
insured.
LA
That
as
was
well.
interesting to see
In
what that
LA,
would
it's
cost.
crazy.
That would apparently be anywhere from $300 to $600 a month to insure it, as the industry standard for jewelry like that would be between 1 and 2% of the assessed value of the jewelry. And the 1 to 2% is for the annual cost. But obviously, he continues to marinate in what happened.
This all be over now. Like, for real, what is happening?
Bro, you did ask like
Cheesecake Factory set me up. I'm suing. He's allowing everyone. Hey, can I sue for this or no? Who can I sue for this?
Yeah, the only people he could sue here would probably be the robbers. That's about it.
You ain't got to go to execution. I actually live here. I'm not a fake street location. So you ain't
all right, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Hey, pal.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Hey, pal. Hey,
You.
My daddy owns this street, pal. Yeah, keep walking.
What?
Okay, dude. Jack has really made it an art form to just come up with the least likable thing to
Yo,
say.
I'm not gonna lie. If not being liked was a skill, he's amazing at it. I have to give it to him. Honestly.
At all times.
Wait. What do you think happened, man? So I lost my neck aura. It's all gone. 300 grand down the
Look at his face. Lame ass nigga.
drain. This is worse than the McLaren crash.
Well, I mean, here he didn't endanger other people's lives. He just lost a diamond necklace. But I guess he feels that way because the McLaren incident, that was in his hands. While here, he had zero control, other than choosing to wear $300,000 worth of diamonds that day. But he finally gave us the full story without being interrupted here.
Yeah, tell us what happened. So when you went to the
I'm
ground,
like pinned up against the wall, me and like I get pinned up against the wall like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand, and I'm being pushed like this. Some other guy's going at my watch, and I'm like trying to fight him off, and then
so 4 dudes, they pushed you against the wall like instantly, and just one took your chain.
somehow like
one's holding you.
Like we're all here, like 5 of us were right here, or 6 of us were right here. Me, Dave, Christy, and the 4 guys. And then next thing I know, Dave and 2 of the guys are there, and then one of the guys chasing me around the street trying to get my watch off.
You went fully across the street.
And then the other guy's like, nah, we got the chains. And then the other guy stopped chasing me. Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty's cooked, all right?
I mean, thankfully, no one got hurt, as this is, again, a nightmare situation for anyone. But
Yeah.
he calls his dad finally, and his dad states the obvious.
Did you run all the way across the street?
I ran there, then I was like, if I go there, it's just me and him. So I was like, I have to come back.
And then what his boy said, oh, we got the chains. And
Yeah,
he turned around and
yelled and they hopped in the car.
Yeah, hopefully that's a tough lesson. I mean, you can't advertise all your money or your jewelry. You gotta stop that. I can't say that. Make it felt like it's causing all the safety possible.
All right, Dad, I'm live right now, Dad. Like, we're not doing this.
No, I don't know that.
At least his dad tried to share some common sense with him. And his dad isn't the only one. Even his friend was trying to tell him this before the robbery actually happened.
but it didn't even break the seal, did it? Like even close?
Nah, but the chains were like instant, like, because he just got it.
It came off just right away.
It almost took me to the ground with him, bro. He took it off.
If you were in your hoodie too, they would have never even seen them shits. Michael literally said, tuck your chains as we're getting in the Range Rover.
Bro, you shouldn't even be wearing the chains.
And then he reconfirmed the chains were not insured.
Robert's probably watching his stream right now.
Yeah, what do you have to say to him?
When you have them insured, now.
Yeah.
Then finally they got the bodyguard to share his perspective.
They pulled up. I heard the tires screeching. I was standing right here. I heard the tires screeching. I looked to my left and I see everybody hop out. And I tried to beat them to you. But I just remember tackling one guy, and the guy you were talking about, I had him with my left hand. And I seen the gun, and I had to hold up. I had to draw back.
Damn, bro.
And they also managed to somehow get a little peek of the security cam footage, but it's hard to really make anything out of it, as Jack's friend was filming off of the phone they were using to show the cops of the security footage.
Zoom in on my phone. Do you see him get out? Like, yeah, you can see some of it. Just looks like
Bro, I can't see shit.
You can see him hop out of the car and start running.
So can't really see much here, but it definitely confirms it happened. If there's a lesson here, don't walk around with $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck, especially if it's not insured. But let's be real, there is no need to ever peacock like that. And I'm also now on TikTok as atozy with the
But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Again, like I said, as much as I don't like him, I don't think anyone should have to go through this, right? Because we're all human beings and we deserve to, you know, be safe and not have, you know, to go through these things as much as we may not like a person. But yeah, that's it for me. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like on this video and also subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year, and I can only do that with you guys supporting me, and I appreciate every single one of you that has been supporting. I'll see you soon, maybe, I don't know. Oh, and also check out this video that's popping out right now. All right, I'm out. Peace.